Hi everyone, this is just a quick update to my series of videos about Robert Morse. Now for anyone who needs catching up, he's a YouTuber and a sort of wellness cult leader. Robert Morse's specific approach to healing his patients, or rather scamming his victims, is to get them on a raw vegan detox and then sell them copious amounts of his untested herbal preparations which have delightful names like three-lung tea and gastrointestinal broom. In my previous videos I've discussed his fake qualifications, including his supposed doctorate, which he earned in a matter of weeks from a college that was subsequently shut down for fraud. I've also talked about his flawed understanding of cancer and discussed the irrepressible desire of his followers to urinate in a jar and upload the results to YouTube. Sadly, the subject of this video is rather more serious. Another of his followers has died from cancer. Gina Jin was a health coach, or maybe more accurately described as a health conspiracist, and Gina had a few videos on YouTube about what she called bio-warfare, and she also seemed quite deeply involved with other conspiracy groups, describing herself as a truther, but this seems a little more complex than just 9/11 truthing. Gina was also involved with at least a few multi-level marketing scams like Win with MDC and HempWorks. So about 6 months ago, Gina uploaded a video to her Facebook page which could only have been inspired by Robert Morse or one of his close associates, and around this time she was also leaving comments on YouTube telling people to check out Robert Morse's channel. Now, over the next few weeks and months, Gina continued uploading Facebook videos, and sadly you can see she's getting increasingly sick. Unfortunately, last week she passed away. So what happened? Well, her mother has written this explanatory post on Gina's Facebook page. Now, I won't read the whole thing, but the long and short of it is that Gina's mother is a nurse and could see that her daughter was sick from the Facebook videos and pleaded with Gina to get treatment, but she refused, so let's read from some of her mother's post. On June 15th, Gina called me and said she was going to the hospital ER in her area as things had gotten worse rather quickly. She was admitted, of course, and received the $50,000 workup and was found to have stage 4 cancer. She had a large malignant tumor on the head of her pancreas, malignant peritoneal fluid, cirrhosis of the liver, organ failure, severe malnutrition, and a malignant stricture of the common bile duct. Diagnosis was adenocarcinoma, and there was nothing they could do except treat the symptoms and provide comfort. I now believe through some recent information that she knew she had the pancreatic tumor and was trying to, and unfortunately believed that she could heal herself because she believed in this Dr. Morse, who was taking all of her money and providing her with bucket loads of worthless tonics, with each one of them labelled for each and every organ and symptom that she had. She was changed to comfort measures only and passed away on Monday the 22nd of June, exactly 1 week after she was admitted. What a horrible, devastating, unimaginable thing for a mother to go through. So there you have it. Gina tried to cure her cancer using Morse's methods and failed. And I know the Morse apologists will be in the comments because they think Gina should have suffered more. Perhaps they think this just isn't quite enough detox, or maybe they think she should have died an agonizing death at home without being relieved of her pain in hospital. And Morse's minions are already commenting to defend him on this horribly sad post from Gina's mother. So this is the second video on my channel about someone who tried to treat their cancer using Robert Morse's methods and then died anyway, and to be fair, that's only 2 deaths. Maybe that's not so bad, but here's the problem. There are no documented cures, as far as I'm aware, and until anyone wants to pipe up and explain any different, Robert Morse has a 100% failure rate when it comes to treating cancer. And here's my message to all the people who want to comment and say that following Robert Morse improved their skin or that a raw vegan diet made their bowel movements more regular. Just fuck off. I don't care if you think that you grew back a bit of hair on your head or marginally changed the colour of your eyes. People are dying, and this is big boy stuff. If Gina knew about her cancer for a while, it might even have been treatable. And who knows how many more ladies like Gina are out there who haven't so conveniently documented their demise on Facebook. So here's the bottom line. Until Morse runs a trial, it's safe to assume his methods don't cure cancer. And look, if you're one of these people leaving brainless supportive comments on the videos of people who are quite clearly sick, you are complicit in his fraud. So that's it. It's a short video. There's not much else to say, but I just wanted to talk quickly about why I make videos like this. And the main reason is that people respond very strongly to the positive stories that alternative medicine proponents use to promote their various scams. And I want to show people that they're not getting the whole picture. People like Robert Morse or Chris Walk will just ignore stories like this, or maybe Morse will give some asinine excuse in one of his epic rambling videos people seem to enjoy so much. But excuse or not, the only way to move beyond bickering over the details of individual stories like this is to start doing science, which Morse has never done. And look, if Morse can sell a product that he calls Heal All Tea, I hardly think the trial design would be too challenging. And the last thing I want to say is that I struggle making these videos. On the one hand, I don't want to hurt the feelings of people who knew Gina, and I'm aware that this kind of video has the potential to do that. But on the other hand, Gina was an adult and she had her own ideas about health that she wanted people to take seriously. And I haven't taken anything that wasn't shared publicly here. All I can say is that I upload these videos in the genuine hope that people who need to see them might learn something from them. So if you're in a Robert Morse group, I would appreciate it if you shared this video to that group, even if it means that I get buried in negative comments and the rating on this video is terrible. Obviously, I was kicked from Robert Morse groups years ago.